What's goody, fight fans? What's goody out there? It is Sunday, so y'all know what that means. It's the homie, main man, made man in the building. And y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Let's see how we sound in these headphones, and let me make sure everything is all love. And the second I get the clear, that mean go. Let's see what it sound like. Let's see. Sounds okay. Sounds all right. I think it can be a little bit more better. So I guess I'll rock with it. Let me get one more check on it. All right, we'll go with it. I'm not happy with the sound on this one, but I'll keep rocking with it, man. We'll keep going since I see the homies riding on up in this joint. Alec Cartier, what's up, homie? What's going on, man? Hey, son, we got a lot to talk about, bruh. We got a lot to talk about, man. A lot of fighting going on this weekend. Some good boxing news that's out here, man. Y'all rocking with the homie on a Sunday, the day before it's time to go and clock back in, but we ain't thinking about that job right now. Right now, we thinking about boxing. You get me, though. Don Dada, what's up, homie? What's going on with you, Mo? What's up with you, man? We talking boxing all day, bro. And we got a lot to talk about, fans. We got a lot to talk about, man. I cannot wait. As y'all coming on in, hit the like button for me, man. Hit that thumbs up for the homie, Monty Brown TV. You sure will get a link. I am happy to be riding with my homie tonight, Monty Brown TV. Let me get that link sent out to you right now, fam. Right now. Hold on, fam. Hold on 1 second. Yes, sir. Shout out to my homie, Monty Brown, man. Oh, man, Monty. You seen me going to war with them cats earlier, Mo. Oh, man, we got a lot to talk about, bro. We got a lot to talk about. I know I got you in here. Hold on. Trey. Is it T? Hold on, fam. Hold on. Give me a second, fight fans. I'm just trying to send this invite out to my homie Monty. And we're going to get it cracking, man, because we got a lot to talk about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Monty, put it in the chat for me one more time, man, because I'm having a problem finding it. Just put your email and the Gmail in the chat for me real quick, fam. Put that. I know it begins with a T, Tremaine something. You know what I'm saying? So put it in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and send you that invite like right now, bro. I really don't want to get it cracking before you start. No. Miss Boxing, what's up with you, sweetie? What's up with you? Peace to you, too. Peace to you, too. You handled that quite nicely earlier. Oh, we're going to talk about it. We definitely going to talk about it, Miss Boxing Done Dada. We definitely going to talk about it. But I want to get the fam on here first before we get it cracking. I want to get my homie Monty Brown TV on here. And we got a lot to talk about, man. I had to go to war earlier, fight fans. I had to stick up for our American heavyweight champion, Deontay Wilder. Yo, we had to talk about it. Shout out to the UGC. You know what I'm saying? I had to get on that panel a little earlier. Had to battle with about 3-4 of them cats. You know what I'm saying? I'm handling them. I'm hitting them from all angles. They got me up on the ropes. I'm throwing uppercuts. I'm hitting them with straight rights. The whole nine. You hear me? All facts. You know what I'm saying? Put it on them, bruh. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Canelo was a masterful boxer. Okay, I got you right there, Monty. Got you right there, fam. Trey Hampton. I know I had that joint, Mo. I knew I had that joint, man. I want to talk about something, man. Before we get down to the nitty gritty of this, man, we got something about all right, there you go, fam. Invite has been sent, Monty. I'll wait for you to get up on this joint, fam. So in the meantime, between time, while we wait on Monty to get in here, man, I want to bring up something, man, about Anthony Joshua. I want to talk about something. I'm reading a quote from Anthony Joshua that's out here on Boxing Scene, and I find this thing hilarious. You hear me, though? Hilarious. Dundada says T-Bud Crawford stopped the smoke alarm. Oh, I seen that interview that was shared earlier. We're going to get to that. But I'm listening to Anthony Joshua, right? The dude say, and I quote, I just don't understand what more can make out of it because we have made lucrative offers to fight these guys. I have what they want. And the people outside are looking at it and saying, this is your chance. Take it. Wilder made an offer to us, but it was from Wilder and not from the broadcaster or his promotional outfit. We made an offer to Fury. He didn't want a percentage fee. He wanted a flat fee, but it would have still been a higher percentage in terms of the pot. We made an offer to Dillian White. We made an offer to Luis Ortiz, and he took far less to fight Wilder. So I look at it and think, what difference is it going to make to these guys? Are they just going to say they want more, or is it not about the dough. End quote. So this is what I want to say off that right there, bro. Monty up in the building. I see you, fool. What's up with you, Mo? I can't hear you though, fam.
You can't hear me?
I can't hear you, man. Let me make sure you know how we had to do this last time, man. It took a couple times. Refresh it one more time for me and come on out and come on back in, fam. You know what I'm saying? Come on, leave out and come on back in. You know, this hangout thing, man, it be giving me the blues sometimes, bro. I'll be listening out for you. Back out and then come on back in to make sure, you know, everything is good. Because for some reason, I can't seem to hear you. All right, cool. All right, so the thing is, man, you know, this is what I'm trying to tell everybody about AJ, bro. And riddle me this. Just riddle me this. If nobody would have never made a move from their original positions, such as your Tyson Fury and your Anthony Joshua, would not all of these fights be possible to make? Okay, Monty, I see you back on here.
Can you hear me?
What the hell going on, bro? Why can't I hear you, man? I'm sure. Can y'all hear Monty out there? Let me know if y'all can hear the sound of Monty Brown's voice. Let me know.
Hold on. I'll do it again. Let me bag out again.
All right. You coming across on the stream. One more time, Monty. Just back out and come in one more time. Maybe it's my end. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I see you trying to break on through. But I'm trying to make my point. But the thing is, let's just go back a couple little short time, right? And let's say if nobody would have made a move. Tyson Fury, correct me if I'm wrong, had no problems boxing on Showtime. Anthony Joshua was locked into a 6-fight deal boxing on Showtime.
Am I coming through? Can you hear me, Big
Monty, you there?
Can you hear me?
Hold on,
Still
fam.
can't hear me? Still? No?
Man, what's going on, man? Google Hangouts. I don't know. What's up, man? Yeah, I see you on here, but I just can't seem to hear you.
Right, I hear you.
Turn you up. Maybe that'll help.
I don't know. Got me. No good. Man, I should charge some Bluetooth up. Oh, I don't want to crash my man show. Tosh, is my man talking? My man. They say they can hear me, but they can't hear you now.
Monty.
Yeah, can you hear me, bro?
Shit. I don't know, man. Y'all hear me out there, fight fans? Do y'all hear me out there?
Yeah, I think they hear you, bro. I think they heard me. They don't hear,
bro. These technical difficulties. I don't
What
know.
about now, man? Man, can you hear me?
Testing. You hear me out there, Money?
Yep, I hear you. Can you hear me? Damn, I don't know what's
I
going
don't
on.
know. I don't know. Y'all hear me out there? Let me know something. Do y'all hear me out there? Let me know something.
Yeah, I
You
think I
hear
hear
me?
you, bro.
All right, I hear you. I'm gonna have to do it this way, Money.
You
Where
heard
I'm
me?
just gonna have to listen to the actual broadcast, and that's just the best way I can do it because
Okay, let's do that.
uh,
I'll give it a few seconds for what I'm saying to
yeah,
come
we'll
through.
do that then. All right, fam.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
let's do that then. All right, now I want to get into this real quick, man. Let me just say this real quick, Monty, and that is the. All right, bet. Look, what we gonna do? Oh, I hate this delay shit, bro. But what we'll do is we'll just work with this the way it is, Mo.
No
So
doubt.
the thing I'm trying to tell everybody, right, is that I don't know what's up with AJ, man. Where AJ was in a position, right, to face Deontay Wilder when he was on Showtime involved in a 6-fight deal, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Now, Tyson Fury fought Deontay Wilder on Showtime. Tyson Fury decided to make a move to ESPN. AJ decided to make a move at the end of his 6-fight deal to go to the Zone. So if they both would have just remained in place, if they both would have just remained in place, right? Would they both not have had the opportunity to face Deontay Wilder with absolutely no politics? Because I'm noticing that everybody always puts it at the feet of Deontay Wilder and say, yo, he don't want the fight. But they the ones that made the move. You feel me though?
Big
Let me
facts.
know
Big,
how you feel about that, man.
no doubt, bro. Facts. And they could have fought him within those 6 months that AJ had. Well, whatever 6 fight deal AJ had, whatever Tyson Fury had, they knew they had the fights on the table, bro. We know how Showtime get down and how they operate, bro. We know that. So the thing was, if they really wanted to fight, bro, if they really wanted to fight, Matchroom would have made it happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think, goddamn me, I think Tyson Fury was with Frank Warren at the time, or was he with whoever he was dealing with? They still could have made it happen. The thing is, they had different agendas and different plans, bro. I don't knock it. That's why I'm telling people we understand it. I don't knock it. We understand that it's a
Mm-hmm.
business, but at the same time, don't keep trying to knock Deontay Wilder like it's his fault, bro. You know, Joshua
Mm-hmm.
went over to the UK. Credit to him, he did what he had to do. Salute to him. They built their market over there. The man became a star over there. The people stand behind him. That's not what we knocking.
Mm-hmm.
We get it. The UK didn't have nothing for a while. So when y'all finally get a winner, y'all want to stand behind it. Y'all want to keep it. We get it. Fine. But don't try to knock
Mm-hmm.
Wilder and make it like everything is on Wilder when this man bent over ass backwards, and was selling out, was literally selling his soul to make this fight happen. Just to try to be one face, one name, one champion, bro. He did that shit. He tried to make it happen. And he still got shitted on for that. Now, like when you was getting on their ass, bro, and you told them the man is in a position now to say 999. It's my turn now. Whether he want to fight him right now or not, bro. They gave that man a fucking headache. A headache jumping through fucking rings of fire trying to make the fight happen. But now that the tables turned, motherfuckers want to look at Wilder and point the finger at him just because AJ and Eddie may be ready to make the fight happen now. Now everything is on Wilder now. No, it don't work that way, man. It don't work that way. Like I say, Wilder and Fury built something special. Fury fucked that up. They built something special to where they both could have came to the table, and Fury could have got more than 100 million. To be real with you, he
That's
could have
what I
got,
don't, and that's
yeah,
what I don't get, money.
yeah, he could have got more than a million. To
That's
be
what I don't
real,
get.
but he chased that money.
You
He
know,
did it, and I don't knock it. So at the end of the day,
it seems to me it seems to me if they both would have remained in place, if they all would have just said, you know what, I'm not going. If Tyson Fury would have came in and said, well, I'm not going to let Bob Arum mess this whole situation up, right?
right,
If Anthony Joshua would have said to himself, you know what, yeah, there's a lot of money. It's a lot of money over in the UK and this, that, and the third. Clearly, the biggest fight on the planet is with Deontay Wilder. I'm already aligned with Showtime. He waits to the end of his 6-fight deal, which he signed on for 6 fights. You wait to the end. Go over to the UK, get up with the Zone, and say, okay, now let's make a fight. when it would have been easy. I mean, easy work to make the fight when you was on the same network. Same way for Tyson Fury. And now these dudes are in a position where they want Deontay Wilder to come over and sign 3-4 fight deals, lock into these contracts or whatever the case may be to fight them. They don't want to do one-off fights now. They want to do 3-4 fight deals.
Facts.
And when they clearly was all on the same network, you see how easy it was to make Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 1. You seen how easy it was to make that fight happen. And I think the renegotiations was going smooth until ESPN got involved in the mix. It was an easy situation. And now they want to run around and say, oh, well, it's Deontay Wilder that's stopping it. He don't want the fight. When they was already all in place.
Facts.
Who put up the walls? Was it Wilder or was it them, Monty? Riddle me that, bro.
Facts. All facts, bro. We already know how that went, bro. We already knew Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn, they was waiting, bro. They was waiting. Like you say, trying to stall Wilder out a couple more years. But their whole thing was to build AJ up, continue to build him up, bro. Wilder was never in their plans in the beginning. He was never in the plans. Now they see that he had that last piece, and when Wilder got the headhunt for that boy, they knew they had to do something. They had to make up some type of way to elude that shit. So they came up with the cheap ass money. They made offers that they know that a man would turn down, but it backfired on their ass because Wilder came and he was accepting the shit. He was willing to do whatever they wanted him to do, bro. So for a fact, right there, we knew Eddie Hearn, like I say, him and Barry, they built something over there. They seen the money rising. Barry Hearn said it himself. If AJ could continue to win and never fight Deontay Wilder, we would be okay with that. We would be okay with that. Then he said, you know what? It's a $80 to $100 million fight right now. In the future, it'd be maybe $200, $300 million fight. They worrying about their own pockets and their Hearn bank account, bro. They not caring about the fight for real. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. Joshua know these things, bro. He know these things. I'm quite sure they talking to him about the money plan and the things they mapping out. I'm not saying he's afraid to fight Wilder or nothing like that, but you got to put the blame on Joshua and Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, bro. That's where the blame lands on. Now that Wilder and Fury did something that showed them that Wilder is the biggest fucking heavyweight in America, and they see that shit, now they got to do something, bro. That's why they coming talking about 50-50. That's why they trying to come now and say, oh, let's do this. But like you told them, bro, with that DAZN deal, why do we have to do a 3-fight deal just to have one fight with fucking Anthony Joshua? You know what I mean?
So let me get into some of these comments. Sorry if I'm cutting you off, Monty, but you know about the delay, fam.
It's all good.
So William Smith says, yo, Hearn is milking his cash cow, AJ, to the max. And when he has a fight or two in the U.S., his market price will raise again. Then he will fling him to Wilder to milk him massively. I feel you there, Mo. Dalton Summerfield says, where is Showtime now? Okay, we going to get to that, fam. We definitely going to get to that. I don't know, Monty, what happened to you, fam? What happened to you? All right, I seen him disappear, so I'll just keep the show going for right now. He says, where's Showtime now? You know what I'm saying? Ip Aki, what's up, Ip? He says, I would like to debate you guys with the same opinion. You know what I'm saying? You back on, Monty?
Can you
okay, I see you, homie. William Smith says, hi from Northern Ireland. What up to Northern Ireland? Main man got love for Northern Ireland all day. Champion Killer, my main man. I already know what you about to say. Riddle me this. When Wilder was at Wembley, why didn't he call out AJ? 2, why run back to the U.S. and scream ducking and coward when he can't even stand face to face? Coward. Let's stop right there. Monty, give me 1 second, bro. Give me 1 second to deal with Champion Killer because he always give me the bee's knees. You know what I'm saying? Let me say this, fam. Here's the question. Deontay Wilder went to the UK and went on television on all of those networks and called him a coward straight like that to the UK. We know how that went down. You say why he ain't called him out while he was in Wembley. Riddle me this. Why is it that Deontay Wilder has been to an AJ fight, yet AJ has yet to be to a Deontay Wilder fight? Riddle me that. Why didn't AJ show up at the Tyson Fury fight? Why does he have to come in the dark of night, sneak through the back doors when nobody's even know he here? Pop up at basketball games. Don't pop up at Wilder's gym. We can play that game all day. You know what I'm saying? But all I do know is it was Deontay Wilder that actually went to a AJ fight. Ringside. He was there at the Klitschko fight. And guess what? I have yet to see AJ do anything like that. So let's not go there, fam. Let's not go there. Edward Stevens says these fights are going to get made. We have to be patient all day, all day. I'm with you there, bro. I'm with you there. Sean Newton says, what's up, Sean? Oh Lord. Oh, I got my anti-Wilder crowd in the building tonight. Bring smoke because we want smoke. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up with you though, fam? Kush Hayes says, number 1, Crawford. Number 2, Errol Spence. Number 3, Danny Garcia. 4, Thurman. Okay, you talking about the welterweights. Okay, cool. Sean Newton says, same as Wilder is now. 120 million is not enough. Looking for a better deal, just like Fury too. Well, Wilder knows what he is, bro. Wilder knows that he has the American market, which is the highest financial market in the world. Pre-Fury, I told these cats earlier, pre-Fury, you was dealing with one kind of Wilder. Post-Fury, now you have a whole different Wilder, a man who demands 50-50, a man who knows his worth, a man who knows the market that he is in. And he ain't going to let these cats get away with this. You know what I'm saying? Now they're going to have to see him like they never seen him before. How you feel about that, man?
Facts. Post-Fury, right? Okay. They felt like Wilder needed them. Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua, they felt like Wilder needed them because Wilder was chasing the fight, right? One of the bigger names out there than Anthony Joshua because Wilder wanted the fight. Now, they look at the situation now. Wilder going there with Tyson Fury, a great fucking pay-per-view. They could have did something special in a rematch, but Fury went this other way, right? Now you look at it. If they would have did the rematch, bro, Wilder would have made an estimate of at least $40 to $50 million. That's a fact. That's a fact. Nobody can knock that, right? Eddie Hearn then would have had to come to the table when they always talk about we want to double what you made your last fight. Could they bring $100 million to Wilder for that fight? Could they bring $100 million? So that's the deal. That's why Wilder ain't stupid, bro. You don't lock yourself in a contract like you said, man. You get $40 million in the first fight, then turn around and get the same 40 in the second one if you win. When Joshua clocking dollars, fuck no. Hell no. Hell no. It ain't gonna happen like that, bro. He's smart. Why the fuck do I have to sign a 3-fight deal to fight Anthony Joshua when the first fight was gonna be fucking Dominique Brazil on pay-per-view?
Bro, I have never in my life heard of no deal that operates like that, fam.
Facts.
And never. I have never heard the loser dictating terms to the winner.
Yeah.
Never.
Then think about it, bro. Think about it. Look, you come back, right? We know that fight is go gross. That's the biggest fight you can make in boxing. I don't care what nobody say. Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder is the biggest fight you can make in boxing. And when they promote that bitch by bringing it to the U.S., back to the UK, maybe even probably slide to Mexico, it's gonna do numbers. So why put myself down for a flat fee of $40 million the first, or $40 million the second, when I know it's gonna do 100 plus? Stop playing, bro. Al Heyman ain't letting them go out like that. He ain't letting them go out like that. They want back end money. If they don't like it, oh well, fuck it. Y'all can say who Wilder go fight, what he go make. Oh well, that's his That's his fucking prerogative.
No, he ain't letting them go out like that, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Yeah, ain't none of that happening, bro. So they can sit up here, they can talk this shit all they want.
I don't blame him, bro. See, I was telling them cats earlier, man. I was telling them cats. I was telling them cats earlier, Mo. The reason that Shelly Finkel was out here today, and he's out here, man, saying that, oh well, we'll fight this guy, we'll fight that guy, because he's letting it be known. Look, man, we got options. Y'all don't have the options that we got. If y'all don't want to give us what we want, because we feel as though that's what we want, because now we have a market. Y'all weren't running around asking cats who just got off a boat maybe 2 weeks ago, do you know Deontay Wilder? Ask 65-year-old people, do you know who Deontay Wilder is? Since y'all want to make a fool, now he has a market. Now he has support. Now he got people willing to big him up. So guess what? Now terms have changed. Now he has a pay-per-view record. So terms have changed. So now you are saying, if you don't want to give us what we want, then guess what? A, B, C, and D. And now, as you can see in the quotes that I read to you earlier, Anthony Joshua was sitting around like, who the hell am I going to fight? Who the hell am I going to fight? That's the position he in, fam.
That's a fact, bro. That's a big fact. And when you think about it, right, it's sort of like the PBC say, oh, well, he got 3 titles. He got 3 titles. Anthony Joshua got 3 titles. But you see, Wilder got this WBC, the most prestige title in boxing, regardless of what they want to say. Like the king was saying earlier, he was trying to shit on Wilder for having 1 title, but he shitted on Earl talking about he don't want to go get the fucking WBC title. but he want to go get all the other titles. Can't have it both ways. But the thing is this: AJ doing his first fight in America. Eddie Hearn just admitted to the fucking marketing in America is hard to break through. So he understands business now. He see that. Now, AJ will be successful in Madison Square Garden. He will. But in order to see how much power AJ can do in America, he have to be on a pay-per-view fight. He has to be on a pay-per-view fight to see what he can gross. We already know what Wilder can do on pay-per-view. We got to see what AJ can do on pay-per-view in America, not the damn UK. He's a star in the UK. But the zone is waiting to see what he can do in America before they even think about giving him a Canelo deal. AJ is signed under Matchroom, not the zone right now. Eddie Hearn is pushing for the zone deal. But the zone, America, want to see what AJ can do in America before they put 300 or 400 behind him. It's just going to happen. And for him to shine like that, he got to get a big-time fight. And in America, the zone don't give a fuck. If his road don't lead to Wilder, he would not get a big-time deal with the zone. And that's a fact.
All day, bro. I couldn't have said it no better than what you just said it right now, man. That was perfect. You know, I'm gonna tell you, man. I just find it funny, man, how AJ is running around now and he's telling people like, I don't know who to fight. I've made this deal. I made this offer. I made that offer. These guys don't want to fight me. But you got to understand, when you ran around and told everybody all of this money that Eddie Hearn is saying he got $1 billion and all of this money, when you took yourself off Showtime and made yourself a DAZN fighter, then you inputted politics in this. Now that you want to invade these shores, you're going to have to fight for this market. That's just the end of the day. The terms have changed. You're now, well, should I say the people that employ you in DAZN, they want this market. It's a valuable market. You can't get around it. The terms when you were in the UK and, you know, you get to run the show and this, that, and the third, that was once upon a time. Now you are in a time where your employer, DAZN, wants this market. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. They gave Eddie the go forward so he can get the American market. So now, okay, cool. You have literally given Deontay Wilder an extra Dragon Ball, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And since his fight with Tyson Fury, since the pay-per-view numbers came in what they came in, this now makes Deontay Wilder feel like, okay, now I got some leverage in this situation. You should have accepted that 50 million or 50% that was greater, because now times have changed. And it is what it is, man. And given that he was drugged through the mud for so long, I got to support that, bro. Eventually I think we'll get the fight though, man. I think we'll get the fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you get your piece on this one, and then we're gonna move on to the next topic. Oh, okay. Monty must have fell off for a minute. I hope he come back, man. Sorry, man. We running on a delay type situation here, man. So y'all gotta apologize. I apologize for that, man. But I would like to move on. And this was something that I knew that Monty would have loved to talk about, bro. I want to talk about Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez. It's rumored going on around boxing that Canelo Alvarez is offering Errol Spence Jr. $20+ million to fight. And a lot of people are going off an interview that's floating on around YouTube, and they're saying that, you know, is this true or not? You know what I mean? So let me kind of play this interview in the background, and y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man.
There's a lot of rumors going on about some 20 million. Hey man, can you hear me?
Hold on a second, man.
They're good with the first offer?
So there you have it. Well, basically, if you didn't hear it, basically they asked him, there was a rumor going on around boxing that Canelo Alvarez and Oscar De La Hoya has offered Errol Spence Jr. $20 million in order to make the fight. And Errol Spence Jr. alleged reply to that was, you never go for the first offer. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this, you know what I mean? So people are actually asking the question, and Monty is back. Fam, I see you, fam. I see you.
Can you hear me, though?
You know, give me a second, because I definitely want to hear your point of view on this one right here, bro. I know this one's right here gonna hit at your soul right here, Monty. You got to hear this one, bro. So they're saying that some people are saying that should Errol Spence Jr. go up 2 weight classes and face Canelo Alvarez. Now, my thing is this, because the number one thing that it's going to get thrown at you is, well, Mikey Garcia came up 2 weight classes to face Errol Spence Jr. My spin on that is this. I never asked for Mikey Garcia to do that. Mikey decided on his own merit that he wanted to go up 2 weight classes to face Errol Spence Jr. Earl wasn't calling for that fight. That was something that kind of fell into his lap. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So my deal is this. I wanted to see Mikey Garcia fight Vasyl Lomachenko, Jorge Linares. I wanted to see Mikey Garcia invoke himself into the 140-pound division to face a Regis Prograis, to face a Josh Taylor. And everybody likes to run around and say, well, man, ain't nothing wrong with being Dan to be great, man. Ain't nothing wrong with Dan to be great. My deal is this. We always go off to these some modern day, things that will happen like in this situation where, yeah, it worked out good. But in a lot of cases, it don't work out that good. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got other fighters to fight. I guarantee you, if Errol Spence Jr. runs up, faces Canelo Alvarez, right? And let's say he loses. And then he comes back out to make all that weight cut off, come down from 160, and come on back down to 147. First off, there's going to be a lot of haters that say, oh, he ran from Thurman, or he ran from Turns. That's first. Second, this man is literally putting his own career on the line by having to make that weight cut to come back down, and it don't always work out good for fighters. We don't know what Mikey going to look like. You look at Amir Khan. All right, he got knocked out by Canelo. He wasn't the same. You look at Kell Brook. He went up to face Gennady Golovkin, came back with a busted eye. It don't always work out good. Now, we know Earl got smoke in front of him at the weight class. I don't think it's a smart idea. All money ain't good money, especially when you already getting money. I'm going to repeat that for some of y'all. All money ain't good money, especially when you getting money. I don't think it's a smart move, bro. I don't care. I know a lot of y'all crazy fans want to see it. I just don't think it's a smart move. Monty, how you feel about that?
Can you hear me, man? I want you to do me a favor, man, bro. And I know the show is cracking right now.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. Go ahead. Say what you got to say on that, Mo. I definitely want to hear it.
All right. I wanted to ask you though, man. Could you bag out, bro, and we start the show, and then send me an invite before you go live? But if not, we could keep it going like this, though. I just want to ask you that real fast. See what's up. And we get the show cracking like it.
Well, we got a lot of momentum riding right now. We got a lot of the homies in. Yeah, I really want to keep it going right now, bro.
All right,
just go ahead. We're gonna keep doing. I know this is janky as hell, but let's just try to keep it pushing.
All right, now it's this way, bro. All right, Oscar came out. He offering 20 million. Sorry, we all understand, bro. Jumping up 2 weight class is not a good idea. This is not, and I don't give a damn with nobody. So y'all can say, oh, people did it for Earl, this, that, and the third. Guess what? Everybody failed, bro. AB jumped up 2 weight class for Madonna. He failed. Rigo jumped up for Lomachenko. He failed. Mikey jumped up for Earl. He failed. Kell Brook did it for Golovkin. He failed. Amir Khan did it for Canelo. He failed. You know what I mean? So why the fuck would you jump up 2 weight classes and try to fight one of the, I ain't gonna say one, the most dangerous motherfucker at 160. And not saying Earl is afraid of Canelo, because he's not. At 154, I would have accepted it. I would have been like, damn right, let's go. Suit your boots up, get your ass at 154. But right now, when you is in a position to run the welterweight division, you're in a position to run the welterweight division after you just made 20 plus fighting Mikey Garcia on pay-per-view. You don't have to make those type of sacrifices. You're not starving. You're not hungry. Your name is being built. You are somebody. You are Errol Spence Jr., bro. You and Terrence Crawford is in position to make at least $100 million. Y'all are in position for that. You know what I mean? You got a fight coming up with Sean Porter. You got fights like even if we just take away the welterweight, you got fights at 154 where you can just go up 1 weight class and still make money, still get money on the back end. You know what I mean? You got your own market in Dallas. In Dallas, Texas, he has his own market. Jerry Jones, a billionaire, stands behind Errol Spence 100%. 100%. Like Warren Buffett stand behind Terrence Bud Crawford. These dudes are making their names, bro. This is why they don't need De La Hoya. I'm not saying that it's not a good thing to have offers like that, but the thing is they don't need it. They don't need it, bro. Canelo doing this thing at 160. He has fights right in front of him, Andrade and Charlo, that he needs to take out. Only thing Earl Spence got to do is take out Sean Porter, try to get the winner of Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman, then go for T-Bud Crawford, and everything is going to fall in place for him. The money will come. The money is not an issue with Earl Spence. Al Heyman just make sure them boys see that. That's why I don't see the shit. That don't mean they don't got it. You know what I mean? So only thing Earl has to do, and we know De La Hoya been trying to get Earl for a minute. So we understand his game plan. But only thing Earl has to do is continue to win. You know, if he can become undisputed at welterweight, handle that business, then go to 154, handle that business. Canelo ain't going nowhere. Move up the right way. Then once you get to 160, then y'all talk about the money when you a bigger star, and we can talk about more than $20 million, bro. And that's a fact.
Damn, son. Hey, let me just say this, Mo. Let me just say this, man. Remember when De La Hoya actually tried to get Earl a little while back, and Earl took a closer look at the contract, and he says he realized that if he faces Canelo Alvarez or gets sucked into a situation like that De La Hoya had options, all kind of options on him and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's a way for De La Hoya to kind of lure Earl Spence over to Golden Boy. No, if we think that De La Hoya ain't gonna have in small print written in that contract that if Earl Spence somehow beats Canelo Alvarez, right, that he is not gonna be a Golden Boy fighter, man, Slim, I got a bridge to sell everybody. Real talk. That's exactly how it's gonna go down. This is what Oscar does, and it's an old school tactic. I mean, Bob Arum do the same thing. If you beat my guy, if you beat my champion, trust and believe I'm going to have options on you. You're going to be a Golden Boy fighter, and you doing business with me from here on out. Right or wrong?
One of the biggest fights. I mean, one of the biggest facts in the world, bro. Think about it. He wanted to bring Earl in. He was gonna feed Cotto to Earl Spence, bro. He was trying to make Earl give him X amount of dollars for Cotto, right? Miguel Cotto. But Al countered that shit and gave Earl $3 million to whoop on, who was he fighting at that time, bro? Damn, I forgot who it was. I don't think it was a Campo. I know it was somebody. He came through. He paid that boy what he paid him to whoop on that boy, right? So that what stopped De La Hoya from going towards him. But Earl already said he wasn't going.
I think that was the Peterson fight.
Yep. It was. I think it was before Peterson, though, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was before Peterson. But I know he made $3 million. It could have been a Peterson fight. But like, these dudes enjoy their freedom, bro. People can say what they want to say. Earl Spence is enjoying his freedom. He's making millions of dollars. He has his own promotional company now. He has his own promotional company signing his own fighters. People don't even pay attention to that. So why would I go sign to another promotional company when I'm getting all my back end money? I don't have to pay a promotional a promoter nothing. You know what I mean? It's all my back end. And Earl teaching me the game, and I'm one of the hottest fucking boxers in the game right now. I'm on fire. Regardless of what people say, Earl Spence is on fire, bro. And all he got to do is become undisputed, and the money will come. It's not about the money. It's all about becoming undisputed, and the money go come for Earl Spence, bro. The money will come for him.
And see, that's what I'm saying, fam. But my deal is, even so much as all of that, right? Like, we know Oscar like to do them type contracts. Earl got smoke. Earl got some of the biggest fights known to man right there at his fingertips. And that is the Terrence Crawford fight. That is the Keith Thurman fight. That is Sean Porter's a unification fight. He got all the smoke in the way. It ain't like he in a position where he ain't got fights at his fingertips that he can make a lot of noise with. For Oscar to want to bring him out of that situation and bring him up to 160. You know, I don't know if it's clout chasing. A lot of people in the chat are even accusing this of being some sort of clout chasing. This could be just straight up clout chasing, because a lot of fighters doing that nowadays. That's the new thing in boxing. But it could be clout chasing. I just don't know. But all I do know at the end of the day is that the man got enough work. He got enough smoke right there at his fingertips, taking the risk on the small print to get down with Golden Boy, to get lured out of a situation of freedom, as you just said, Monty, to get lured out of a situation of freedom, to lose his own name the way he has it now. The risk going up. coming back. Remember when Amir Khan went up, right? Fort Canelo, came back, he lost his spot with the WBC. He was rated #1 in the WBC at the time. He lost his spot in the WBC. Danny Garcia ended up taking that spot and becoming champion. Well, that could have been Amir Khan. And Amir Khan ain't been shit since. You know what I mean? It's just not, to me, all in all, bro, I just don't think it's worth it. I know a lot of new fans and casuals are like, well, he should go for it. He should go for it. Nah, bro. It's a lot. When you that young and you getting money, when you already getting money, it's not worth it, in my opinion.
I agree 100%, bro. 100%. But like I say, we know De La Hoya been trying to get Earl for a minute now, bro. He been talking about he can promote Earl as the next Sugar Ray Leonard. He understand what Earl Spence is. I'm gonna keep it real right now. I still think Earl Spence and Canelo is on a collision course. Because on the simple fact of, if Earl can make it through welterweight, undefeated, handle his business, become undisputed, go to 154, become champion. Because I don't think Canelo going no bigger than 160. You know, he could go to 168, but I don't think he gonna make that move. He already became champion up there. That's the only thing, was to make him champion up there to knock off one of them the zone fights. Could he go to 168 in campaign? Yes, he could. Will he? I really don't know. But my thing is, I feel like Earl will be at 160, bro. And if Canelo continue to win, if he continue to be the same Canelo at only 20 years, like 28 years old, and if Earl Spence continues to win, bro, at 160, it could be the fight of the generation to see who's the best in this generation between Earl Spence and Canelo Alvarez. I think De La Hoya sees that shit. I think he understands what that is. And like you say, he want that to be up under Golden Boy promotion. He want that history to be under Golden Boy promotion, but it's not going to happen that way. It's not going to happen that way. Earl, when he get there, he will be his own boss. And if it goes as I said it will go, it will be a record-breaking fight that will break one of them Mayweather records. You know what I mean? And it'll be a hell of a fight. But until then, Earl doing this thing at 147, Canelo doing this thing at 160. I ain't gonna say trying to call Earl bluff when he said he'd come up to 160, whatever the situation is. But we clearly remember Benoit Hopkins saying, "Oh, Earl Spence has to get in line. He don't deserve this fight." But then we heard a boss over Benoit Hopkins saying, "Yes, I want Earl Spence to fight Canelo because he understands what Earl Spence is." And he see the buzz, bro. He see the buzz. Canelo fought at Cowboy Stadium before. He understand Canelo versus Earl Spence in Cowboy Stadium will fill that bitch up with the 70,000 plus some that would be outside the arena. So it will be one hell of a fight, but it won't happen until Earl come to 160 the right way, bro. Don't jump for no 20 million. Make it to 160 the right way, and then we'll see what happens, bro.
Okay. And let me say this. I hope I ain't cutting you off, homie, but let me just kind of get into some of these chats right here, man. And I definitely want to kind of get some of the fam involved in the conversation. Homie, Ray Bands 805 in the building, man. Canelo, in my opinion, will ruin Spence's career if he fights Canelo. He should just stay at 147. Couldn't agree more. I think I don't know about ruining his career, but I will say staying at 147 is the way to go, bro. And you don't know what that weight cut gonna do. You just don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Fred Thomas says, "What's up, Fred Thomas? What's goody with you?" Lamont Peterson fight Spence, made 3.5 million. Lamont Peterson made 3.5 million with that fight. Made out good. You know what I'm saying? Made out good. Hurricane says all the fights for Earl are at 147 and they are all ducking him. Okay. Yo, man, you know about Crawford, though, right? Crawford right there, son. And eventually the final level will be approaching. Jason Bourne says Canelo will make Spence crap his shorts, getting hit to the body. I mean, you know, it's just, but I mean, see, that's what I'm thinking. And if Earl loses, man, that's going to be already a built-in this, oh, he was too small. And yo, man, the man trying to earn his own way. You know what I'm saying? He's in a position where he can't, if these other champions get into the ring with him, like Keith, like Sean, you know what I mean? Maybe even a Danny or a Manny. You know what I mean? It's too much smoke right there, bro. I wasn't happy that Mikey did it when the whole 140 was popping. You know what I mean? And as well as Vasil Lomachenko being right there. My man Ray Ban say hit that like button. Whether you're fam, whether you're sliding through, whether you just seeing me for the first time, hit the like button for the homie, man. Real talk, man. Edward Stevens says Canelo is too skillful for Spence. I mean, don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? I still think it'll be a good fight. I do think that Canelo is used to the weight class. I think that the punch resistance is probably, he's probably accustomed to it right now. And I mean, he's used to fighting with that heavier weight. For Earl Spence to go up 2 classes with that much weight on him, you just don't know if you're going to get the same Earl Spence. It's just not worth it, bro. It's just not worth it, no matter how you spend it. It's just not worth it. The money ain't, it's just not worth it, in my opinion, when you that young.
I agree 100%, man. It's just not worth it, bro. And for all you cats that keep saying Canelo will do this to Spence and do that,
Mm-hmm.
Canelo is my guy. I rocks with him. If Spence jumped 2 weight classes right now, would I get Canelo the edge to win that fight? Of course. But Canelo is not stopping Earl Spence at 160. Absolutely. Earl is a killer. It'd be a hell of a fight. Don't forget, Earl do spar with Jamel Charlo. He do spar with Adrian Clark and heavyweights. So he understands that. No, it's not the real heat of the moment in the fire. But you got to understand, Earl is a dog as well. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you this: if it's at 154, I wouldn't hesitate. Go ahead and make get a better offer, but then going up there and handle your business. But at 160, like you say, it's just you putting on too much weight. You never fought with that much weight on at 160, and then after that you put on the muscle. Then you add more weight because you're not just gonna come in at 160 pounds. You know, so we do know Earl got stamina. We do know he is one of the best gym rats in the game, but not your first fight at 160 if you jump into weight class. Like I say, you go down in history, it just don't pan out, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it, bro. It's just not worth it at the end of the day. If Canelo's there when he make it to 160, if he's still undefeated, you know, if he did his thing, if Canelo's still, you know, only got that Floyd Mayweather loss, you know, it's not gonna affect nothing, and the fight will be even bigger, bro. But you just don't jump up and do that. You just don't jump up and do that, bro. You just don't jump up and do that. It's a foolish move. It's a foolish move, and Earl ain't gonna do it, bro. I'm with you.
Mm-hmm. Earl smart not to listen to that, man. And like you say, man, even if it's the first, second offer, just too much going on right now, bro. Just too much going on. So, yo, man. So I'm glad we can reach consensus on that, man. And yeah, we can talk about that, man. And now I want to move to the last topic at hand, if I can. Yo, bro, I gotta ask you this question. After Canelo gets the victory over Daniel Jacobs last night, I rewatched the fight and I reached the exact same conclusion. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, man, if I got any moderators in the building, can we please get that spam up out of here? Yo, Ray Bans, can you hit them for me, Mo? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, at the end of the day, you know, thanks, homie. At the end of the day, man, you know, it was a good fight. It was a close fight. There was a lot of swing rounds. There was a lot of close rounds, man. I still think the draw, I would have been happy with the draw. Don't get me wrong, man. I thought Jacobs did his thing in the middle to late rounds, and he took a lot of those middle to late rounds. They wasn't the shots that I would hope. They wasn't the dog that I would have liked to sing. You know what I'm saying? Ray Band say, got him all day. They wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they were point winning shots. I thought he hit him with a lot of point winning shots. But the point I want to get to is this. Now that Canelo has gotten 3 belts, right? Now that Canelo has beaten Daniel Jacobs, there's some talks that I've seen a lot of people saying that Canelo should be number 1 pound for pound. Okay, let's keep it a buck. Let me just give my take on this real quick. I do not think that Canelo should be number 1 pound for pound, and allow me to give my reasons for such. The reason being, I got Terrence Bud Crawford as the number 1 pound for pound fighter. Reason being is because Terrence Bud Crawford became undisputed, dominated champion at 3 weight divisions. All right, not catch weights, not Terrence weights. You know what I'm saying? But at actual weight classes, became the best fighter at these weight classes. Now, don't get me wrong. Canelo been doing this thing, but Canelo is about 2 fights away from a draw.
Facts.
Tyree Howard, Canelo number 1 pound for pound, no debate. He's about 2 fights away from having a draw. Crawford isn't. Now, if you want to move him up to number 2 and say he takes the spot of Vasyl Lomachenko if he's your number 2, I can rock with that. But to say he's number 1 over what Crawford did, when Crawford never fought at a catch weight. Canelo at 54 did not fight the Charlos. Okay? Yeah, there wasn't much smoke when Canelo was down there, but he did not fight the Charlos. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. I mean, if he becomes undisputed, maybe we can change the conversation a little bit. But at the day, I just can't see him topping number 1. I still think what Terrence Crawford has done, given he dominated actual weight classes, not catch weights. When he didn't look for edges. Yeah, Canelo beat lower, but he beat him at a catch weight. You did. He beat Alfredo Angulo. He beat Liam Smith. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, come on, bro. Even when he fought Miguel Cotto for the 160 belt, he fought him at a catch weight at 157. He's a catch weight dominating fighter. He's catch weight king. So how can we give a catch weight fighter the number 1 pound for pound spot? Riddle me that. How you feel about that, man?
And I agree wholeheartedly. Like, and Canelo is one of, like I say, I got him as the #1 middleweight in the world. But when we talk about the pound for pound list, bro, and credit, when you look at Canelo fights, all his big fights, they was close. They was close. When you look at T-Bud Crawford, he dominates. He dominates. And he won 3, like he a champion in 3 weight divisions, and he did it quicker than Canelo. You know, Canelo a 3 division world champion, but matter of fact, no, Canelo is a 2 division world champion. I'm sorry. 3. I'm sorry, 3. 54, 60, 68. I know people don't call Rocky Fenton, but I call him. But the thing is, T-Bud has been
Two
outskilling.
division, bro. 2 division. Yeah.
T-Bud has been outskilling everybody that stepped into the ring with him. Everybody that stepped into the ring with him, he outskilled him, bro. Listen, when Terrence Crawford and when Andre Ward was still in the game, I said when Terrence Crawford, if he come undisputed, when he beat Ndagu, I'm leaping him over Andre Ward. You want to know why? Because I didn't see Andre Ward having more skills than Terrence Crawford. Still, right now today, Terrence Crawford showed me the most skills in boxing, bro. He showed me the most skills in boxing. And what he do in that ring to his opponents. People always talking about who he fought. He fought champions. Who he fought at 140? He fought Julius Ndongo, who went and beat the Russian over in Russia, who he didn't, nobody gave him a chance to beat the Russian, knocked his ass out. Then Julius Ndongo went to Scotland and beat Ricky Burns for a title. Nobody gave him a chance. He beat Ricky Burns, outboxed him. He ran into T-Bud Crawford. He got stopped. He had 2 titles. That's who he beat. You can't knock who the champion is at that weight division when they the champion. Guess what? Julius Ndongo will go down in history as a champion. Victor Postal. You dig? A lot of people say Danny Garcia ducked him. Victor Postal stopped Matisse, the first cat to almost knock his fucking out of his head. You dig what I mean? And T-Bud Crawford went in there and put a clinic on Victor Postal. Y'all ain't gonna give him credit because y'all hating, bro. Y'all hating. You can't help who the champion is. You dig what I mean? He beat Darren Dean. You dig? So y'all go knock it, but at the end of the day, history is history, bro. Then T-Bud went up to 147.
And another one that they always leave out off the line, Armani. They always leave out Ricky Burns, bro.
Oh,
they never give him the Ricky Burns credit, which I will never understand.
Right, and Ricky Burns
never give him that, bro. This man, people got to remember something. When Crawford beat him, he lost his belt. Crawford went over to the UK to beat him. He lost his belt, and then he got it back. It became a champion, and again in another weight class. We can't leave off Ricky Burns and act like the Ricky Burns win wasn't something to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a fact, bro, because he went over there in a hostile environment. Hostile environment, bro. At 135, beat a guy boy that was on fire, even though he was off for a minute. You know what I mean? I see these cats saying, "Oh, Hammer, Hank, Lundy, Crawford didn't fight Prograis." Man, Prograis can't fuck with Terrence Crawford. He can't fuck with him at all. So we can stop that. You know what I mean? We can stop that. But like I said, then after Crawford did what he did at 140, he went to 147, beat the cat who beat Manny Pacquiao, who everybody gave him credit for. A lot of people said, "Oh, Crawford's going to have problems with Jeff Horn, this, that, and the third." He went in there and washed his ass. He washed him. Then he went in there and he knocked out fucking Benavidez in 12. Then he just made Amirkhan quit. So y'all got to give this man credit, bro. Skills don't lie. You can say what you want to say, but skills don't lie. That's why T-Bud Crawford is the #1 pound for pound fighter, and he's going to stay the #1 pound for pound fighter. Nothing can change that. I love Canelo, bro. That's my guy. But Terrence Crawford displays the most skills in boxing, and he won't smoke with everybody, and he's not ducking nothing. Not saying Canelo is
all
ducking.
Day.
T-Bud Crawford is
all
not
day.
ducking nothing.
All
bro.
day. Yeah. Let me just say this. Monty. Let me get into a couple of these comments right here if I can, man. Let's see. Lala D says exactly, man. What's up, Lala D? Glad to have you on board. Ray Bands 805 says Spence should fight Virgil Ortiz now before he's a beast. Hey, Virgil talking about going down to 140 last I checked, man. He's somehow leaving the welterweight division, man. So we'll see how that work out for him. Shawty only got 13 fights. Got a little ways to go. You know what I'm saying? Tyree Howard says Triple G twice. Then Jacobs, come on, bro. Triple G twice, but one was a draw, bro. He didn't beat him in both fights. I feel what you're saying. Triple G if he would have beat Triple G both times cleanly, then I would have been like, you know what, bro? I got you. But he got a draw. Terrence Crawford has no draws. You know what I'm saying? Lala D says Canelo is the catchweight king. Catchweight king, bro. Dundada says T-Bud. I'm sorry, sis. T-Bud Crawford. #1, Shields. #2, Deontay Wilder. #3, we can't put a heavyweight there, fam. And Hurd number 4, Hurd all day, top 5 all day. Kush Hayes says number 1, Crawford. Look, Crawford with Gamboa. Crawford is fucking animal, bro. Why Amir Khan quit? Because he felt the power, and he knew it was a matter of time before that final bell was about to ring. You hear me though? Tyree Howard says Crawford beating Dongo for 2 belts, undisputed at 140, ain't impressive. But you can't leave out the Victor Postal fight. You can't leave out the Victor Postal fight, bro. Victor Postal ain't a slouch. You know what I mean? And you can't leave off the fact that his first fight at welterweight was for a world title fight also. You know what I'm saying? What Canelo do? If Alfredo and Gulo for real? You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna put that up there. Liam Smith for real? He ain't fight Jamal Charlo. He's even in a situation today where he has the opportunity to fight Jamal Charlo, right? No Charlo. You duck Charlo at 54, and now you ducking him at 60. What's the business is? Let me know something. How you feel about that, man?
Oh man, I agree, bro. I agree, like I'm saying, bro. And then people forget that he fought Felix Diaz. Like, that leave Felix Diaz out like he's a nobody. Felix Diaz, who everybody thought beat Lamont Peterson, a gold medalist. You dig what I mean? But yeah, like you say, he came up to 147, man.
Oh yeah,
he beat Jeff Horn, who they had arguably almost the number 2 welterweight at that time. At that time, they was putting Jeff Horn as the number 2 welterweight. But when Crawford dogged his ass out, beat him. Oh, Jeff Horn is a nobody. He's a nobody. People don't know Jose Benavidez was a prodigy. He was a star. That man was sparring Manny Pacquiao when he was 16, 17 years of age. Yes, he got a gunshot wound to the leg, but guess what? He knocked the motherfucker out before he fought Terrence Crawford. So you can't knock that. And then Benavidez, he went chasing Terrence Crawford, talking shit to him. Crawford ducked him, just that in the third. He got what he asked for. And he did get Crawford a few problems, but Crawford stopped his ass. Then he came Amir Khan, somebody that Keith Thurman said he can't beat. He don't know if he can beat Amir Khan. He don't know if he can beat Amir Khan. Then he go in there, he make Amir Khan quit. And now he's still chasing Spence, but we know the politics is playing a part in that. But like I say, the man displayed the most skills in boxing, and you can't deny that. Nobody can deny.
Hey, bro, sorry to cut you off, but talk on this, Mo. You got to talk something on this one right here, fam. Boxing Boxio says Canelo meat scandal. Canelo meat scandal. I mean, Crawford never juiced. Crawford never got caught juicing. Crawford, regardless of what the circumstances was, that's another thing you got to throw in the mix. Crawford always did all of this shit straight up. You know what I'm saying? That can honestly hurt Canelo. And when you come into comparing him to Terrence Bud Crawford, the dude has not too long ago, recently, got caught up with that Mexican meat. I mean, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? T-Tone to Toledo in the building. What's up, fam? How you feel about that? Using that in a comparison to Terrence Crawford?
And they can play a big factor, bro. Because like I say, you do certain things, it stays with your entire career. Me, myself, I looked at that situation. I said it could have been a possibility. It could have been a meet. It could have been a possibility. He did his time. He served that shit. He came back, and he beat Triple G in a rematch, and his stamina looked like it improved. So that showed that Canelo was still a dog, but that plays a part in your career. That's something you can't take away. You can never take that away because it's on your jacket, bro. And you got suspended for it. You got suspended for it. It ain't like you got it like, oh, okay, well, we see this, that, and the third. It was, could have been a meet. So when you get suspended for it, that means your ass got charged with that crime. You got charged with that crime. So that plays a big factor. But people ain't gonna look at it that way. They ain't gonna look at it that way. Certain things out of sight, out of mind, and as the time goes on, people they tend to forget certain things. That's why I say, like you did them cats earlier today, bro. How you was slapping them cats upside their heads. You weren't swinging. You didn't have to punch them. You was slapping them cats down like they was kids, bro. They had come with something. That's what you'll slap it down. They come with something else. You will slap it down. You ain't even have to put a punch on them cats. They were so soft. They try to get other cats out the chats. They try to get. Man. They needed 5 or 6 or 7 motherfuckers trying to handle one cat. That's how much you was dominating them cats, bro. And I had to get you up out of there, so I kept calling and calling. I say, nah, it ain't going down like that. And this is no knock to nobody. Main man still feel the way he feel about y'all, but this is just Monty Brown.
For those who don't know,
situation,
Yeah, I seen that, Monty. I seen the calls you was placing in, bro, and I appreciate that, man. Yeah, man, real talk. Because at the end of the day, man, I went over there, man, And I heard some conversation. It was an anti-Wilder conversation, and I had to jump into the middle of it, man. And we had to lay it down, man, and let these cats out here know. Look here, man. We ain't gonna be doing this caught up in the moment stuff. A lot of people, when they talking about Wilder nowadays, they piecemeal and shit. They living in the moment and not wanting to tell about the whole entire picture. Whenever you hear people out here talking about Wilder, bro, make sure they talk about the whole picture. Don't try to take a piece of history and say, oh, well, this is how I feel today. And then come 2-3 weeks later, oh, well, this is how I feel. No, talk about it as a whole. We owe that to the fighter. You know what I'm saying? Talk about it as a whole. And I'm gonna say that, man. And I just wanted to straighten that up, man. I got love for some of them cats over there all day. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna do that. Then they want to run around. Oh yeah, you did it. We bought it. I had 4 or 5 cats coming at me, Joe, and I'm hitting them with facts. Like, get up off me, bow. Get up off me, bow. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we gonna do it. That's how we gonna always do it when it comes to the American champ, hashtag the real champ. We gonna keep it all the way 100 and tell the entire story. We not gonna let nobody try to throw crap on Wilder's name and tell a piece of a story. Tell the whole fucking story all day. You know what I'm saying?
Man, facts, and nothing but facts, bro. That's why I rocks with main man. This man, listen to me. The man is the truth. He's the truth. When you talking about a seasoned vet in the game, you know, he handled his own.
Yeah, man.
He ain't shying away from nothing. And the boy is cold as ice. Nothing is going to rattle him. Main man say, hold on, bro. Let me finish. Let me finish. Then you can talk. They try to come from so many angles, bro. So many angles. And that shit was getting knocked down left to right. Left to right, bro. And I was kind of getting pissed off. But, you know, I ain't going to disrespect nobody. I ain't no troll. I ain't no troll. Man. I ain't no disrespect nobody check. But at the end of the day, it wasn't right, bro. It wasn't right. You respect your panel, man. You respect your panel. But just because somebody getting your ass and your panel ass, don't mean you bring 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 motherfuckers up on them, bro. That's what it was leading to. They looking in the chat, hoping for help. They begging for help. Oh, he said something nice in the chat. Get him on the panel. He made a great point. Why don't you just talk about the point he made? Why you need him on the panel? You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. This ain't no knock towards nobody. No, main man still fuck with you niggas, even if I don't. You dig what I mean? But it is what it is, man. But we gonna hold it down for Wilder because he deserved that. That man bent over backward. All day, to make the best fight happen at the heavyweight division, and they played him, man. They played him flat out. That man jumped through fucking rings of fire trying to make it happen, and can't steal a shit on him. Now that he showed that he is somebody in America, when they said he was a nobody, now that he showed he is a somebody, now he's being stubborn. Oh, he's showing out. Oh, this and that. When they said they was gonna freeze that man out because they didn't think that he had the power that he had, but when he had that Fury fight, he forced them cats to come to the American market. Eddie Hearn didn't want to bring Joshua over here this quick. Wilder forced them to bring Anthony Joshua to the American market, bro. And that's a fact. That's a fact. But go on here, man.
Yeah, man. See, the zone also, bro. The zone, they want this market, and they got their eyes squared on this market, and they got it. All roads at the end of the day will lead through Wilder, man. So look here, man, before we get up off here, man, I'm gonna leave y'all with this because I see there's still a lot of chat about this #1 pound for pound thing. I just want to tell y'all, let me read some of y'all comments, man, and then I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, man. Monty, if you want to continue to ride with me, feel free. If not, if you do a live stream tonight, Monty, man, hey, given that we having it so janky up on here tonight, man, yo, I'll jump on there with you tonight, bro, all day.
No doubt.
I'm gonna get into some of these comments though, fam, because I want to read some of the fam. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me see. Let's see. Hey, Lila D says, we're in 2019, Tyree. Stop deflecting. Go ahead with the deflections. Fred Thomas says, what was the attendance last night at the fight? Anybody know? I haven't heard nothing on that, bro. Ozzy Moon says Canelo is the best at 160. I might have to agree with you there, but I'm saying there's still two fighters left on the checklist, and that is Jamal Charlo and of course Demetrius Andrade. We'll see, bro. We'll see. Rocket Strikes 89. What's up, family? Canelo ain't in my pound for pound. He got too many catch weights and controversial decisions. Man, these catch weights matter. When you say catch weights, when you say he got caught up for clenbuterol, and you say he's #1 pound for pound, people gonna start thinking back like, okay, well, Shit, Terrence Crawford ain't been involved in no catch weights and never got caught up for no PEDs. I mean, I'm saying, not to mention he got no losses, no draws. I mean, shit, I know people gonna say, well, look at his opposition though, man. Me and Monty just got finished telling you, from Ricky Burns to Victor Postal to Julius Ndongo, you know what I mean, to Diaz, to Jeff Horn. These were all prominent fighters. You know what I'm saying? Yorkis Gamboa. He's going through these classes. No losses, no Clint Raw, no catch weights, and doing it and making it look easy. He's making it look easy. He's dominating most of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Tim Gallagher says Wilder should be praised as the legit champ all day. All day. I agree with that 100%. Remember something, fight fans. It's quality, not quantity. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like to say, well, AJ beat up Takum. He beat up Parker. He beat up Charles Martin. He beat up all of these. Luis Ortiz, Tyson Fury, to me, beats everybody that pretty much Anthony Joshua's already been in it. Not to mention Wilder, to me, stops them all. It's quality, not quantity. I don't want to take too much away from what AJ has done, but at the end of the day, like I told y'all at the top of this video, these fights could have been made if everybody would have just kept their ass in place. They would have made the money because these fights are at an all-time high. Joshua was on Showtime, and Fury had no problem with coming to Showtime. They made moves, and all of a sudden, it's Wilder's fault why the fight ain't happening. That's funny money, bruh. That's funny money. You hear what I'm saying? Kush Hayes says Canelo is a good boxer, but no better than Crawford or Earl Spence. Trust me, if Canelo faced these two boxers, Crawford will KO Canelo. Trust me, because that's how he does. You know, I mean, Canelo is a good fighter. He's gotten much better over time. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The dude footwork, his head movement, man, his body work, solid. The only knock on him is his stamina, in my opinion. Good fighter, but he just got some things that keeps him from saying he's number one. There's even going to be some arguments on here that Vasil Lomachenko might be ahead of him. I don't know. Hey, Monty, you still around, Mo? So answer this for me, Mo. Do you put Vasil? Where do you actually put Canelo at? If you could just kind of give us a glimpse into your top 5 pound for pound, where do you put him at?
I got Terrence Bud Crawford. I got Vasil Lomachenko. I got Canelo Alvarez. I got Earl Spence Jr. And at number 5, I'm going to put Naoya the Monster from Japan, bro. That's my top 5. Terrence Crawford, Vasil Lomachenko, Canelo, Earl Spence, and Naoya the Monster from Japan. My top 5.
Okay, so 3.
That's all time?
So, yeah, I like Nui, man. People be sleeping on the Nui, man. He put a lot of work in, man. Dundada says no Herd. Herd makes minds, fam. You already know it. Herd definitely makes minds. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you this though. I mean, so you still put Vasil Lomachenko above Canelo Alvarez, even with his victory over Daniel Jacobs in the top 5?
Yes, I do, because I feel like Lomachenko has, like, I love Canelo, he's my guy, but I feel like Lomachenko's skills is they for real, bro. I gotta get credit where it's due. The man became 3-division world champion, you know, in 15 fights, if I'm not mistaken. You know, that's credit in itself. A lot of people say this, that, and third. Oh, who did he fight for this? Hey, listen, he beat Rigo. He beat Nicholas Walton. We can say he was off for this, that, and all that. That's the axe, man. That was my guy. You know, he came up. He beat my guy Linares, bro, in a hell of a fight. Beat Lipiness, you know. So you got to give him his credit, bro. You got to give him his credit. You know, and he beat Pedraza. Pedraza is a hell of a fighter. You know, so I got to give Lomachenko his credit, bro. And Lomachenko is a dog, and he don't duck no wreck, and he will fight anybody. I love that type of heart on fighters, bro. I love that. But I'm the type of cat I got to get credit where it's due, bro. And yes, Jared Hurd is on my pound for pound list. He's just not in my top 5. But Jared Hurd is a beast, and he deserves it. He deserves it.
My bad, dog.
Oh, it's all good, bro.
Around just talking about boxing.
It's all good.
Respect.
Respect.
You know, I put Jared Hurd in my top 5. And and you know, everybody's top 5 is subjective. I put Jared Hurd up in there because he's unified. He's beating the current WBC champion. Some people may knock him and say, he's only done it at one weight class, but I truly believe that once he moves up to 160 pounds, he's going to be just as big of a force up there. I think he gives a lot of those fighters fits with his style. Some people say, well, yo, he's not going to be able to walk through a lot of those punches, man, up at there at 160, man. He ain't going to be able to walk through all of those cats like he walking through at 154. And I look at the landscape at 160. Don't get me wrong. I think Canelo going to be an issue with him. I think even with Golovkin, but Golovkin is so straight up and down, no special effects, where it's going to be a battle of attrition right there. And I'm going to bet on the youth. I'm going to bet on the strength of my main man, Jared Hurd. When you think of Charlo, it's some good fighters up there. But I think he makes just as much noise up at 160 as he does at 154. Will he get all the belts? It's a hard question to ask. You dig when I'm going? But all I know is as of today, I got to put him in there, given that his current accomplishments as being a unified champion, beating the current WBC champion, and Jaime Munguia wanting absolutely no smoke. He is ducking and dodging. It's a damn shame. Ducking and dodging want nothing to do with Jared Swift Hurd, hashtag the real champ. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to leave it there, man. Monty, man. You have my utmost apologies on the technical difficulties that we've had tonight, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say this though. If you can leave us with some closing remarks, man, because I'm about to shut this joint down. Just close it out, and please let everybody know where they can find you at, fam.
Man, I appreciate everybody on the chat. No doubt about it, man. I know what it is, bro. I went through this a couple other times on a couple channels, so it's all love, bro. When it come to you, man, I'm a ride to the wheels fall, bro. But everybody continue to support main man, one of the realest cats I heard speaking this boxing game. He'll give you the real, whether you like it or not. He ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. You know what I mean? And if y'all thinking he lying, just go check the facts, man. But when y'all find out that he was right, y'all just come back and show love. You dig? Y'all follow me, man, Monty on Monty Brown TV and on Instagram at Monty_the right. I appreciate everybody out there, everybody in the chat. Y'all have a good night, man. Appreciate you, man, for letting me on the platform. If I go live tonight, I'm most definitely sending you the link, bro. We got to get it in. But much love to everybody. See y'all on the next one.
Yes, sir. So everybody, salute to my main man, Monty Brown TV. I want to thank everybody for sliding through here, rocking with the homie tonight, man. Before I shut it down all together, I'm going to get into these last handful of comments here. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of fam up in this joint tonight, man. I got a lot of new fam up in this joint tonight, man. And I see y'all up in here. I appreciate you all for riding with me, man. Every single one of y'all, man, all day. We a good family over here, main man boxing, man. And yo, it's always fun. It's always live, man. I hope I got y'all mind off that damn supervisor for a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna finish up with these last few comments, and then we're gonna go ahead and shut it down. All right, let's see. Juan Alvarez says Crawford, Canelo, Loma, Usyk, Gallo, Estrada. Hey, that's not a bad list, bro. It's kind of pro Latin, you know what I'm saying? But yo, that's still a good list, bro. Crawford, Canelo, Loma, Usyk. I mean, Usyk has been a former undisputed champion. I can totally understand why you got Usyk up in that joint. And of course, Estrada. That's my main man right there. Got nothing but love for him, dog. I wish he would have got the Chocolatito fight because I thought he beat Chocolatito back in the day. Tim Gallagher says, anything to say about Big Baby Miller? I ain't got nothing to say about the Mutant Miller, bro. Only thing I can say about the Mutant Miller is that he lucky he got 6 months. We don't want to see him no time soon. You should have got a year per PED. It is what it is. You know, whatever, man. Whatever, bro. I ain't got nothing to say about that cat, basically. You know what I'm saying? 3 failed tests all day. Lala D says, at Miss Boxing, oh, no, you didn't. I'm making special crow for you. Uh-oh. Look like Miss Boxing must have got something wrong on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Does it really matter? My main man, at main man, catch weights, juicing, gift decisions, ducking fighters for years, shut out by undersized Floyd. How is Canelo even in top 10? Damn, does it really matter? You ain't even playing, bro. You like, yo, you ain't even putting Canelo in your top 10. Now that's funny. Joshua Florida says Canelo, Crawford, Loma, Spence, Hurd. I like that. I like that list right there. We got to, you know, everybody list is subjective, man, but I can respect that list. Spence and Hurd, Spence, but like I said, man, I can respect that list. Fred Thomas says Hurd got the perfect style to beat Canelo at main man. Yeah, man. See, people sleep on Hurd's boxing ability, man. Hurd can actually bounce on his toes too, man. Real talk. Yeah, I understand he's known for the Michael Myers style, for walking through punches, taking a lot of punches. A lot of people give him that. And like I try to explain to a lot of people on previous videos, my man is mentally strong out this joint. He's mentally strong and he sticks to the game plan. That's what makes him such a dynamic fighter. Real talk. My man Dundada says Canelo versus Boo Boo. Man, you basically want to see Canelo versus Boo Boo? Hey, man, that's another thing I'm going to mention. I hope Canelo go for the undisputed, bro. Maybe he can snatch that away from Gennady Golovkin. Yeah, it'd be a big fight to have him and Golovkin fight for all of those belts. But if Canelo get his hands on that belts before Gennady Golovkin does against Demetrius Andrade, man, I'm going to have a lot to say about that, man. It's sad that Triple G is ducking that fade from Andrade to go after that WBO belt. Real talk, you know what I mean? Great combo, great chat. Man, great to all of y'all, man. Much love, man. Much love, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Please go subscribe to my main man, Monty Brown TV up here on YouTube. That is a bad man. That is a bad man right there, Joe. The man knows his boxing like nobody's business. Hey, that is a bad man, and I stand by it 150%. All love. Much love to the chat. Come on through here Wednesday. We will be back here talking boxing, man. Every Wednesday, every Sunday. This is how we do. Much love to each and every one of y'all for showing up. And like I always say at the end of each and every video, to the next one. Peace out. Oh, yeah. One more last thing. Sorry. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all of my my Latin fans out there. Happy Cinco de Mayo, man. I don't want to miss that, man. Real talk. Happy Cinco de Mayo to each and every one of y'all. Salute. Drink them if you got them all day. I got mine. Hope you got yours. To the next one. Peace out.